When I joined my first copy trading community, I didn't pay anything to get in. There was no monthly subscription, no 50 € fee, nothing. All I had to do was use their broker link, open an account through that link, make an initial deposit, send them confirmation my username that would confirm I actually used their link, give them my Telegram username, and I was in. At the time, I didn't really think anything of it. I just wanted signals. But looking back, there is a question I wished I had really asked myself. If I'm not paying them, how are they making money? Because once I actually started looking into it, I realized that a copy trading community can really have a lot of income streams, even more than I could have ever imagined. And honestly, some of them surprised me. Now, before I go any further, I want to make one thing clear. I'm not making this video to say copy trading communities are scams. I don't believe that is necessarily true. In fact, I think a good copy trading community has a very strong reason to provide really good signals. If your members are making money, they're going to stay. They're going to tell their friends, they're going to post their results, more people are gonna join, community will grow. So there can be a pretty legitimate business providing a good signals. But that doesn't mean you shouldn't understand how those communities are making money. And that's what I want to break down. So let's go back to the beginning. If the community isn't charging me monthly subscription, the first question is, why did they care about which broker I use? Because when you're referred to a broker through affiliate or introducing broker link, that referral can have monetary value. The basic process is pretty simple. Community sends you to a broker, you open an account through their link, you deposit money, you start trading, and depending on the agreement between broker and the partner can get paid for bringing you in. And this is where I think a lot of beginners doesn't understand what's happening. Because you might think, I'm just opening a free trading account, but from the business perspective, you're becoming a pretty valuable customer. And the funny thing is, it doesn't necessarily matter whether you win or lose money. You're now a client who is depositing and trading through their broker. And that's where things get even more interesting. Because it's not only about getting you to open an account, it's about getting you to trade. Think about two traders. One person deposits 5k and make 2 trades a month. Another person deposits the same 5k, but he's scalping every single day. Same deposit, but 2 completely different trading activities. Every time the second trader, who is a scalper, opens or closes a position, there can be spread or commission involved. Maybe even both. And depending on the broker's partner agreement, the community can potentially receive a rebate based on their trading activity. Sometimes those arrangements are based on the trading volume or lots. And this is probably one of the main reasons why economic of scalping communities can be so interesting. Because if you're copying 20 or 30 trades a day, you're generating a completely different amount of volume compared to someone who is taking 2 swing trades a month. I'm not saying that they are making you overtrade because of their commissions. That's a completely different claim and you would need evidence to support it. I'm saying that trading volume has monetary value in the trading broker ecosystem. And that's something I had no idea about when I initially started. But then I remember something else from the community I was in. The broker was offering an initial 100% depositing bonus. Now, that wasn't some free money I can just withdraw. It was a bonus credit that could be used under their conditions to support your account while you were in drawdown. If you deposited, let's say, 1k, you could receive another 1k in the bonus credit. As a beginner, that sounds amazing. You're thinking, I'm putting 1k in and suddenly I have another 1k on my account. But then, you have to look at it from the another perspective, the broker perspective. Why would broker give you an incentive to deposit more money than you initially want? Because they want to make you an active client. They want you to deposit, to trade, to stay, to open more lots. And if the person who actually brought you to that broker is an affiliate or introducing broker, your activity can potentially create revenue for them too. And again, I'm not saying the bonus is automatically bad. It's simply an incentive, and understanding incentives is really what this video is all about. Because there's another cause that traders don't even think about. Swap. If you hold certain positions overnight, the broker can charge overnight financing or swap fee. Depending on the broker and agreement he has with the community, revenue can be shared between them. Not every broker does it. Not every affiliate gets paid in swaps. But once you start looking into those business models, you realize that there are multiple ways of trading activity can get you revenue. If you are on the side of the community and the broker, of course. And now we are getting to something that's even more familiar to our traders now. Prop firms. Because you've probably seen this before, you join a copy trading community and suddenly there's a link up there saying 40% off your prop firm challenge. And as a trader, you're obviously thinking, perfect. I'm saving 40%. And you may actually be right. You're really saving 40%. But there's an interesting part there. Discount for you and commission from them exist in the same time. If that prop firm has an affiliate program, which it surely does, the person who referred you can receive a percentage of the challenge fee. Let's use a simple example now. Let's say challenge normally costs 500. You have a 40% discount, so you paid 300. You got that discounted challenge and you're happy, but affiliate is also happy because he received a commission on your purchase. So you save money, community makes money, and prop firm gets a new customer. Every person in that circle has a reason to participate, and that's why I don't think you should automatically look at the referral links and think of them as scams. Maybe they are giving you a genuinely useful discount. Maybe it's actually a great deal, but you should understand that the person giving you that code has a reason for it. And then there's another part I found interesting while making a research on this. Depending on prop firm affiliate structure, affiliates can potentially receive fees and commissions from not only first challenges, but the things also like resets, new challenges, or upgrades. So imagine you bought $500 challenge. You fail, you buy another, you fail that one again, you buy another one. From your perspective, you just spent $1.5K just to get funded. But the affiliate program pays commissions on those purchases. And again, that doesn't automatically mean they want you to fail. A community that actually provides good signals can benefit much more from having a members who stay in for a couple of years than from someone who fails once and disappear. But there's an important distinction, because I think it's very easy to hear all of this and come to a simple conclusion of copy trading communities are just taking money over everything they can of their members. But again, that's not what I'm saying. Every business has a business model. Gym makes money from memberships. Streaming service gets money from subscriptions. Broker makes money from trading activities. And the copy trading community has its own ecosystem of making revenues from different things. Subscriptions, broker affiliate commissions, trading volume rebates, prop firm commissions, copy trading fees, educations, mentorships. The point is, one person or a member can potentially be worth more than a community than just a price of a monthly membership. And that's probably one of the biggest things I didn't realize when I started copy trading. I was thinking, how much money can I make from this trade? Does the person who referred me got a commission? What happens when I deposit? What happens if I overtrade? What happens if I trade more than I should? What happens if I buy that prop firm challenge? And I think those are the questions every beginner has to ask themselves, because you should understand the activities of a person you're following. Because going back to a question with which I started this video, if I'm not paying them, how are they making money? I still don't know how much the community actually made from myself and my mistakes. I don't know the exact agreement they had with their broker, and I'm not going to pretend that I have those informations. But now I understand the business model behind it. And that's really the point behind this video. I'm not telling you copy trading communities are necessarily scams. I'm telling you need to understand the ecosystem you're entering, because sometimes most important question isn't can this trade make me money? It is what value this man has if he provides me a signal I can make money from. And once you understand that, you start acknowledging the value of following a strategy and trading yourself other than following copy trading signals from the communities that provide them.